Hello, everybody. I am Alexander Hamilton. I am prosecutor with the Los Santos Department of Justice. And today we are going to teach you guys how to fish, as fishing has become one of the popular things these days. And a lot of people are asking, well, how do you fish and how does it work? So I'm going to teach you from the beginning on how to do so. As you can tell, I am nowhere near water because your very first step that you need to do is you need to head over to the courthouse that is located over at 640 and go get your fishing license. So with that being said, we are just about a couple blocks away here. So we're going to run over here to the courthouse real quick. Again, the courthouse is over here at 640. I'm going to go ahead and stop right here. Right here is where you can get your car in and out here of the garage. So if you do pull a car, you can just get here. I call them my twin uncles. So this guy here is going to be the most important one, the one outside. The other one, he's just, I don't know, supervising, I guess. So you're going to walk up to him. It's going to say Open DOJ License Assistant. So you're going to go ahead and click on that. And right here you see you can get a fishing license and a hunting license for 5,000 each. And if you don't have it, well, guess what? You can't get it. But don't worry, there is an ATM right over here. So let's go ahead and open up the ATM. And we're going to go ahead and withdraw uh, about 30,000. 30,000 will be a very good amount to start off with for all your fishing stuff. So you'll run back over here, open, and you're going to type in one, and you're going to go ahead and click and drag over here so that you do have it. Now, now that you have that, you are now legally allowed to fish. And just so you guys can see, if you guys do need it, you'll just walk up to this green arrow, press E, and then you can get your weapon right there. As I've already got my weapon license, it will not let me do it. So now you're saying, well, Mr. Hamilton, where do we gotta go? Well, I'll tell you that right now. Here on the map, you have two places that you can start fishing. You've got the pier down here at 688, which is over by Pearl's Seafood Restaurant. You can start fishing there. And if you come up here to 138, which is right on the other side of the Alamo Sea, um, over here by Grapeseed, these are the best places to do it. I am going to show you the one across from Alamo because right now there's a lot of people over here at 688, and with them all talking and everything, it's just gonna get everything jumbled up. So we're just gonna take a quick ride over to Grapeseed, and we'll go from there. And I also want to mention that the pier is definitely a lot closer. But like I said, if you like to fish on your own, don't really want to be bothered by any way, um, to start, you can definitely come up here to Grapeseed, or you can go down to 688 again, which is the pier. Um, both of these buildings do the same exact thing. And once we get there, I will discuss everything with you on what is what. And yeah, so hold on tight. Let's get there. Alrighty, so you're gonna come here to like a little fork. You're just gonna come off here to the left hand side if you ever come out here. And you're gonna come all the way back here. And so right here to where the dock is. And you'll see the double red up arrow. So, oh, just like over at the docks, over at 688, you'll see this double arrow, and just going to walk up to it, press E to open, and then you'll come here. This here is going to be your menu. You have your money earned, your money spent, how many mythic fish you caught, how many legendary fish, total dives, ignore this, this doesn't matter, total deliveries finished, total earned for your XP, upgrades purchased, and then the top fisherman in the city. Um, of course, it's going to be none other than Public Defender Joe. No, that's not Public Defender. I don't know. But Joe Alice, um, looks like they have caught 30,000 fish. That is an absolutely incredible feat. So that is absolutely awesome. Your next little tab here is going to be your deliveries. If you get these, you can get rewards, but just keep in mind though, some of these fish you cannot catch until you get higher levels. But here you can get a little bit more of a reward than you normally would, just getting like your normal fish. So like your yellowfin tuna, I think is only 150 each. So this one here, the reward is 927. It might be better just go sell those, and I'll show you where to sell those as well. This one here, absolutely ignore. This doesn't even matter anymore. They got rid of dives. Your skills. So as you start fishing up here in the top, you're going to see your level, how many stars you've got, and how much money you have. So here, this is going to be your skill points. And your skill points, you can unlock different things. You can unlock different properties. And each one here, your lake, your river, your swamp, and your sea, it unlocks a new fish species in that certain um, fishing spots. So a lot of people they do fish at the sea. So this is like the very first one that they do go after. Um, and you will do that mainly for all the fish first, and then do it for the vehicles and boats, and then the properties. The properties are working again, so keep that in mind. Your equipment, this is where you will buy your equipment. So, in order to fish, you're going to need a rod, a reel, a hook, bait, and line, just like you normally would in real life. So, you'll make your purchases, and before that, you need to add money to your fishing. And I'll show you how to do that here in just a moment. Your store, This is where you can buy different vehicles to transport your fish. A lot of people really don't do this until they start fishing all the time and they save up their fish to like sell all at once. Um, so I've only bought the Canis when I didn't have a vehicle to start, and so I would use that as my main vehicle. And when I would log out, I would log out by the pier so I can drive that. Um, your boats, again, you don't necessarily need to buy it. Right now, I believe there's still a bug out there where if you fish from your boat, you could get banned. So just keep that in mind when you're purchasing boats and your properties. I did buy the Sandy Shores property, um, and if you click on the see location, it'll show you where it's at. Um, I have verified that this is working. I've been able to store fish here, take fish out, and you're good to go. Your own vehicles, so whenever you buy your vehicle or boats, it'll show up here. Your own property, it will show up here as well. Your fishing guide. So if you're wondering what fish you can catch where, you can come here into each little um, tab, and you can see the many different fish that you can catch, including here we have a eel, which is a illegal fish. If you catch an illegal fish, put it back. Don't keep it. And I'll show you how to do that when we go fishing here in just a few moments. Your your balance is going to be how much you have put into your bank for fishing. So again, to start out, you're going to want a good lump sum. So I would recommend starting with at least 15,000. So we're going to go ahead and throw 15,000 right here, and it's going to show you have 15,000 here. Then you're going to go to your equipment. You're going to start off with the UFE tail rod 370. And when you buy it, it will show up here in the corner. Line. So after you buy everything, um, it actually took just a little bit less than a little bit less than 5,000. So that isn't too bad. So just start out, buying like 50 bread. Okay. And to do it easier, open up your inventory. As you see, I have a lot of stuff. But what I like to do when I'm fishing is bring all of my fishing equipment up here to the top, and I will put my fishing rod in slot number 1. So if you just walk up here to the dock and you want to start fishing, just run right here. Not necessarily deep, but it's alright. They'll tell you how many fish you caught. Um, Something I wanted to mention about your equipment before we do go sell the fish. As you see here, you can reach certain levels to unlock the next wheel, or the rod, the reel, hook, bait, etc. You really only want to upgrade every 5 levels. So when you reach level 5, you're going to unlock the Carpix Hybrid and the UFE Floats. Well, the Floats gives you a bonus of 2.5, so it does cost a little bit more, but use this one. And then once you reach level 10, you will unlock the Sakura Salt Sniper. You'll use this one. Level 14, you'll switch to the Redbird. And then level 19, you can buy the predated predates Sea Hunter, or you can go ahead and wait till level 20 to get the Sakura Sunken one. And then 24, you'll buy the Robinson. And then, of course, once you hit level 29, you'll get the CX Cell Fighter. Um, and then same with these with the reels. Every 5 levels, you'll get this one. And then level 9, you'll get this one. 14, you'll get the Batera, or wait till 15, get the Robinson. You get my drift. But so you don't want to buy every single one. I made that big mistake, and I've spent way too much money on my cousin. So listen to me here when I say only upgrade every 5. Um, as far as your the bait goes, when you use up all your bait, just buy the next level that you can buy. So say like you hit level 6 and you've been using say dough. Forget the grub, go straight to the caddis fly. And then once you run out of the amount for that one, say you advanced all the way to 12, skip the cheese and fly, buy the dragonfly. Okay? So those are the ones that you can really do, per level. But everything else, you want to do every 4 to 5 levels. There's nothing under other, by the way. I just want to make that clear. So with that being said, let me show you where to sell the fish. If you try to fish without doing anything, it says you must equip a fishing hook. So the reason why I have everything set up I have is because I can do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you start fishing. Then you will get ready to hook the fish. This part is the waiting game like you would you know, in real life. So you just wait, and you're going to see a button that says um, press LMB, which is your left mouse button. In this case, it will be LMB muscle. Sometimes you'll wait 10 seconds. At times you'll wait 45 seconds. And there it is. Press LMB to hook the fish. You'll press it. And then what you have to do now is that white bar on the left side. That is your progress on catching the fish. The right bar, that green, yellowish looking one, is going to be your tension bar. You want to try to keep the tension right about the middle where it says optimal tension. And then as you go, the white will go all the way down and it'll show you what you caught. You can either keep the item or get rid of it. I always keep the perfect fish and get rid of the illegal fish. Again, I've got a hook within 5 seconds, and I've gone about 45 seconds without a catch. Um, so we'll just sit here and wait a moment, try to catch one more fish. So there it is right there. Press LMB to hook the fish. Press it, and then you have to click on it again to make it work. So you just press up and down on your left mouse button to get that white bar down. Sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't. And you could be sitting here fighting that white bar for a couple minutes. I've gone about 5 minutes one day fighting it on my cousin. Um, so just give you a general idea. So to sell the fish, there's only one spot to sell the fish, and that's going to be over in Sandy Shore. And you're going to come here to 235, where the blue anchor with the dollar sign. That is the only place you can sell the fish. So let's go ahead and go sell the fish. Oh, and like I said, both menus over at the pier and the location we were just at, the menu is the exact same. So it really doesn't matter which one you go to for you to get your rods and stuff. Okay, let's go back. Whoa! I'm a little dehydrated. So let's take a moment here and let's take a little drink. So when you come over here, you've got this auto shop, and then right next to it, you got the market. So you're gonna come over here, and you're practically gonna walk into the door. Press E, hit your sell all fish. It'll ask you if you're sure you want to confirm. Then it'll up in the upper right hand corner, it'll say you sold all your fish for 300. So I'm not going to tell you where to sell the illegal fish because, well, guess what? I'm a prosecutor and I'm not allowed to tell you where to sell it. But if you get caught, I don't, it's not on me. So that one you will have to find out in RP. Trust me, there's a lot of people out here who will tell you where to go. Just ask. Especially down at the docks, they will tell you for sure. Um, so let's go ahead and pull off to the side here. I will leave my names in the emails for you so you guys can find me easily. If, like I said, that will be it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys were entertained with my spill. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, have yourself a beautiful day and happy time zones. Bye.